5 seconds to go. Start. My dear countrymen, Namaskar. Welcome to Mann Ki Baat. But we can never forget this day, the 26th of November. It was on this very day that the country had come under the most dastardly terror attack. Terrorists had made Mumbai shudder along with the entire country. But it is India's fortitude that made us surmount the ordeal. We are now quelling terror with full ardor. I pay homage to all of them who lost their lives in the Mumbai attack. Today, the country is in remembrance of those brave hearts who made the supreme sacrifice during the attack. My family members, this day, the 26th of November, is extremely significant on one more account. It was on this very day in 1949 that the Constituent Assembly had passed and adopted the Constitution of India. I remember in the year 2015 when we were celebrating the 125th birth anniversary of Baba Sahib Ambedkar, a thought had struck the mind to observe the 26th of November as Constitution Day. And since then, every year, we have been celebrating this day as Constitution Day. I extend my best wishes to all countrymen on the occasion of Constitution Day, and together we shall certainly attain the resolve of a developed India according priority to citizens' duties. Friends, all of us know that the Constitution took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days for coming into being. The oldest member in the Constituent Assembly was Shri Sachidananda Sinha ji. The draft of our Constitution came up after close study of the Constitution of over 60 countries after long deliberations. After reading the draft before the final structure shaped up, over 2000 amendments were reincorporated in it. Even after the Constitution came into force in 1950, till this day, a total of 106 amendments have been carried out in the Constitution. In consonance with the times, circumstances, and requirements of the country, various governments carried out amendments at different times. But this too has been a misfortune that the Constitution's first amendment pertained to curtailing the freedom of speech and freedom of expression, whereas through the 44th Amendment, the wrongs committed during the emergency had been duly rectified. Friends, it is again inspiring that out of the same members of the Constituent Assembly who were nominated, 15 were women. One such member was Hansa Mehta ji, who raised her voice for the sake of rights and justice to women. During that period, India was one of the countries whose constitution enabled voting rights to women. In the process of nation building, collective development is possible only with support from everyone. It is a matter of inner satisfaction for me that, in adherence to the far-sightedness of the framers of the Constitution, the Parliament of India has now passed the Nari Shakti Vandan Act. The Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam is an example of the Sankalp Shakti, the strength of the resolve of the democracy. This will provide a fillip to the pace of accomplishing our resolve of a developed India. My family members, when the people at large take charge of nation building, no power in the world can stop that country from moving forward. Today, it is clearly visible in India that many transformations are being led by the 140 crore people of the country. We have seen a direct example of this during this festive season. Last month in Mann Ki Baat, I had laid emphasis on vocal for local, that is, buying local products. Within the last few days, business worth more than rupees 4 lakh crore has been done in the country on Diwali, Bhaiya Dooj and Chhat. And during this period, tremendous enthusiasm was seen among the people in buying products made in India. Now, even our children, while buying something at the shop, have started checking whether Made in India is mentioned on them or not. Not only that, nowadays, people do not forget to check the country of origin while purchasing goods online. Friends, just as the very success of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is becoming its inspiration, the success of Vocal for Local is opening the doors to a developed India, prosperous India. This campaign of Vocal for Local strengthens the economy of the entire country. The Vocal for Local campaign is a guarantee of employment. This is a guarantee of development. This is the guarantee of balanced development of the country. This provides equal opportunities to both urban and rural people. This also paves the way for value addition in local products, and if ever there are ups and downs in the global economy, the mantra of vocal for local also protects our economy. Friends, this sentiment towards Indian products should not be limited to festivals only. The wedding season as well as has commenced now. Some trade organizations estimate that there could be a business of around rupees 5 lakh crore during this wedding season. While shopping for weddings, all of you should give importance to products made in India only. And yes, since the topic of marriage has come up, one thing has been troubling me off and on for a long time, and if I do not open up my heart's pain to my family members, who else do I do it with? Just ponder, these days a new milieu is being created by some families to go abroad and conduct weddings. Is this at all necessary? If we celebrate the festivities of marriages on Indian soil amid the people of India, the country's money will remain in the country. The people of the country will get an opportunity to render some service or the other at your wedding. Even poor people will tell their children about that occasion. Can you extrapolate on this mission of vocal for local? Why do not we hold such wedding ceremonies in our own country? Stop.